Allah will excuse and grant forgiveness or pardon to someone until they reach the age of 60. Yani, we have a general understanding and a specific understanding. The general understanding is that Allah Azza wa Jalla loves to pardon, as the Prophet ﷺ has explained to us. Allah loves to make an excuse for His servants. Allah Azza wa Jalla is kind, and His mercy is more than His wrath. And Allah's wrath is quite severe and quite terrible. Yet and still His mercy is greater than that. Think about that now. How many nations were wiped out because of Allah's wrath? But Allah's mercy is what? Greater than that. So Allah Azza wa Jalla, He loves to make an excuse. The Prophet ﷺ, he tells us, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَيُمْهِلِ الظَّالِمِ حتى إذا أخذه لم يفلته ثم قرأ النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام كذلك أخذ ربك إذا أخذ القرى وهي ظالمة إن أخذه عليم شديد. Allah, the Prophet ﷺ, he says that Allah will grant respite to the wrongdoer, the zalim, so much so that when He seizes him, finally He won't let him go. And then He recited the verse from Surah Hud regarding Allah Azza wa Jal punishing the towns and the villages when they are wrong and when they are oppressive. So Allah loves to make excuses, whether it's 60 years or less than 60 years. Everyone understand this? Allah loves to give people respite. Brother Iblis, waliyadu billah, anzirni. He says, oh Allah, give me respite. Ila yawmi yub'athun, until the day in which they are resurrected. Allah gave the request and honored the request of Al-La'im, Al-Mal'un, the cursed, wretched one. So what about the what? The believer. So whether it's 60 years or less than 60 years. However, this hadith means, as the ulama of Islam say, is that when you reach that age in your life, you've experienced so much, you've seen so much maturity, physical, spiritual, etc. There's no excuse for you to just be a spiritual loser at that point in your life. 60? Allah didn't give you enough years to get your act together. You experience youth, the thrill of youth, the rage of youth. 60 years old, you're closer to the grave. You haven't learned your lesson yet. You haven't become wise yet. It's no excuse, and that's a great period for a person to live. To live 60 years on earth is a long time, in light of how many people would die through war, through disease, through sickness, and things like this. Allah knows best.